So I got into real estate just because growing up, watching my mother in the business, just being honestly a part of it growing up, going to showings, appointments, office days with her, kind of absorbing all of that stuff when I was so young, kind of just, it settled in with me, and I realized I had that entrepreneurial spirit. So I combined the two together, and it brought me right here to where I am today, and I couldn't be happier, and I absolutely love it. Just talk about my mother a little bit, and how she leads this great team. She's been absolutely everything for me and for all the agents on her team. Just as far as the mentorship coming in, I know a lot of people were telling me hey, you should probably seek somebody else to guide you a little bit outside of your mother, just because of that mother-son relationship. But what I came to realize is she's absolutely phenomenal at her job and what she does, and that kind of just transitions into her helping me out on the business side of things. And she's very good at just keeping it business casual, and she's just been definitely the #1 supporter for me in my life. But when I got into business, she's helped me so much, and I can just see how much she also does for everybody else around her, on her team and her clients. She goes absolutely above and beyond. Funny stuff. When I first got into real estate, my first couple of transactions that I did were actually technically quote unquote on my own. There were business that I was dialing up myself, from things such as cold calling and reaching out to people on a cold status. And just through the trials and tribulations of taking on my first deals, I realized how important it was to have somebody in your corner, to be able just to be there to answer questions when things pop up. Because let me tell you, I did not know everything, and there was actually a lot of stuff that I didn't know that you don't learn through a course or learn from taking your state test and stuff. It's stuff that you have to learn through experience and just doing. So it was awesome to have my mom by my side, and even everyone else on the team, just the more experienced veteran agents. Just being able to go to any of these people and get my questions answered was definitely a big plus, and it made me feel like I was a seasoned agent myself, and I feel like I could add that value to my clients. That they got the energy and the passion and the drive of a young agent, but also the wisdom, experience, and knowledge of a veteran agent that's been in the business for 20 years, because I have such a strong support group from the team behind me. And I think that's the biggest thing between coming into this business kind of on your own and not really having a lot of people to turn to, and coming into this business, joining the right team that provides you with the right resources and the right support, and is available to answer questions. And ultimately, they want to see you win just as much as they want themselves to win, and that's huge.